Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Last time, we made our way down to the surface. We dropped down into a big pit. We did a skyward strike on a strange object that seemed to make everything a little happier. We went back up out of the pit and went through the sealed temple, met a strange woman who told us that, well, Zelda went this way into the Faron Woods. We took her advice, kept going, and made our way through the woods, meeting these strange creatures called Kikwis, who claim to know where Zelda is. This time we'll be fighting the remaining Kikwis, starting by crawling through this tree. There's a fairy. Why is our shield not equipped? There's a fairy. Let me see if I can... No, we won't catch it in the bottle, but we can at least claim it so I can show you what it does. You found a fairy. This playful sprite replenishes 6 of your hearts. It will also heal you if you are completely dead and you have it in a bottle. So, I highly recommend it, especially for players that are just kind of starting out. Now, these ropes can be a bit tricky. You gotta get near to these spiky things, and when you shake them off, they'll fall off the rope. Don't step on them, because as I said in the last episode, they will stick to you and they explode. I hate this angle. That is normally so much easier. I was just at a weird angle. Alright, let's head down here, where we see this bokoblin wearing a hat, and what do you know? A Kikwis. But this bokoblin, this is a bokoblin chief, and he will call in more bokoblins. Take him out first, or he will just keep calling more bokoblins. Let me try and use my own advice here. Knock him. Come on, somebody drop something cool. Oh. We are gonna use that potion, aren't we? We gotta be much more careful with our shield. I don't want to use a shield in this fight. Come on, drop something I need. Nope. Kikwis. You fought off all those red guys. So does that mean you're a good guy? See, I've got this problem. My legs have turned to jelly and I can't get down. Think you could help me, Kwee? We can. So we can't climb the tree, as I will show you right here. Cannot climb the tree. So what you do? What we did in an early episode, which is run, roll into it. Ouch, that was effective. Anyway, thank you. I'm saved. Keep pleep. Really? The Elder was worried about me? Well, I'm glad to hear he's safe, Kiku. My name is Lopsa. If you see the Elder, can you please tell him where I am? Oh, Kwee, my legs are still shaking. Poor thing. But one good thing this did for us. This vine. Oops, wrong one. Wrong buttons. This vine. You gotta pick up speed on it enough. But once you pick up enough speed, you can jump right up here. And push this log down, and you'll be able to access this area whenever we want now. And we can come down here, and we're introduced to a new enemy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know the name of these enemies. Nor do I really want to know. They're very annoying. The only way to attack you is to poop on you. Those birds up in the sky over there. They're flying around. Really just, I recommend avoiding them. Just don't get near them. Mostly because they just poop on you, you know? It's the only way they can hurt you. Odds are they will not. Up this way. Climb these vines. Want to quickly get over to that stamina fruit. Dash across. Alrighty. Once we're over this, we can see we are up here. Now, if you had used your sensor down there, you would have easily been able to see. Well, there's a Kikwis in here, up here. But now you can really see it now that you're up here. What you want to do is cut down all the grass around the Kikwis. You'll see if you cut down all the grass in front of him, he just moves to the most grassy spot. So now, there's no more grass. I've been discovered, and here I thought I had a good hiding place, Qui. I'm Erla. You won't find another Kikwis in these woods that's half as good at hiding as I am, except Elder, of course, Qui. Well, that's 2 down already. Let's see if we can get a drop from any of them, please. Whoa, my sword's not working. Oh, it's because I... Huh, whoops. Dang. Got him. No drop. This has been... Wow, this run has been really bad as far as drops go. Other thing I want to show with these, we saw these in the last episode briefly. What you can do with these, it is a tad bit harder. Come on. Oops. Okay, you can hit these back. You can use your sword to hit them back. I find this much more difficult, so I don't highly recommend it. Right here. That is a shortcut all the way back to the beginning of the forest, should you ever want to leave for whatever reason. Just so you know. Man, I really wasn't... I didn't want to break my shield. Let me see if I can pull this off. Oh, I did, but... There we go. Got them all. Now up here. If you turn this way, across this rope, you can see our very first piece of heart is over here. There we are. You collect 4 of these, you'll get another heart for your health. Aww. Lost the beetle there. We will be able to get more bugs later on. Most of them, maybe all of them actually, but will require a different item. And you know, during my practice run of this, because I oftentimes have practice runs before these episodes, and I do it all in this save file. I've gotten the best luck with item drops. I mean, and if we look at our items right now, we hardly have anything. And I'm telling you right now, I've gotten so many items from my other saves, so I don't know what determines it. I don't know if it's all just predetermined every time you load up the save or what, but I've just had horrible luck. Get down here. Oh, don't want to fall off. Come this way. And as you can see, you can pick these up. So he's just trying to be like another one of those. So if you try to pick him up... Don't eat me, I taste terrible. Let me go, Kui. Huh? The elder was worried about me. I'm glad to hear he's safe, Kui. I'm Ulo. If you meet the elder, tell him I'm here. Keep. I don't know if it's safe yet. I'm going to stay a while longer and wait for those monsters to go away. I'm not detecting any additional dowsing responses in the area. I suggest you speak with the Kikwis elder. What was that just now, Kui? Don't scare me like that. Alrighty then. So, it seems we have found all the Kikwis. So at this point, the best option is to go find the Kikwis elder. Drops you off right back around here where you first found Michi back in the last episode when we played. So, run up this way and just go right back to the elder to where we came from. Not really much to talk about on the way here, but we will be getting a very cool item. Kui, so all my fellow Kikwis are well, and they want me to stop worrying. Aha, excellent. They know me too well. You have a real talent for finding whatever is missing, Kui. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you have my thanks. Kui, I feel much less worried now. I believe I just remembered where that young lady went. That young girl, Zelda, was that her name? Yes, it's all coming back to me. She said she had to travel to the temple deep within these woods, Kui. Oh, I tried to warn her about how dangerous it was there, but the clever little thing vaulted off my belly and ran off on her own just the same. I think she was headed down that way toward the temple, Kui. But be sure to take great care if you follow her. That area is crawling with monsters. Oh, I almost forgot, Kui. As a reward for finding all my fellow Kikwis, I will give you a precious Kikwis heirloom. Let me just fetch it for you right now, Kui. Pardon me a moment. Just jump right on up here, and you got the slingshot. Use this projectile shooting weapon to fling Deku seeds at your foes. The hard seeds will stun your enemies. Jump right on off him so he can finish his conversation with us. With that slingshot, Kui, you should be able to find a path deep into the woods where that temple is. To start, why not try shooting that curled up vine over there? Hold ZR to ready your slingshot, Kui, then release it to let the shot fly. Now go find that girl. I'll be rooting for you, Kui. Alright. Slingshot. Pretty simple, just as he said, hold and fire. And that's it. On over here. And no item drop. That cube up there. We can't do anything with it quite yet, but that's just because we can't reach it. We'll be getting to that very soon here in a second. And still not a lot of drops. I don't know if this is the average amount, but I feel like I normally do a lot better as far as the item drops go. Maybe not. Nothing. Now I highly recommend. Master, I highly suggest you save your progress of your quest before you set out for the temple deep within the woods to pursue Zelda. Yes. As I was just saying, highly recommend you save here. That was a lot of exploration that we just did that could easily just be completely undone if your Switch dies, if you're playing mobily, or if the last time you saved was not before now. You will spawn at your last statue, so you will have to trek all the way back through Faron Woods to get to where we are about to go. So with that warning, let's get swinging on up and head into a cave. Not a cave, it is Deep Woods. A much smaller portion of Faron Woods than the last place we were just in, but also a bit of a tougher area. And it's home to a dungeon. Oh, we got Deku seeds. Why are the bees over here? I haven't even gotten into the bee mechanics yet. Oh. We will get into the bee. Money. I'm getting ahead of myself here. But we got our hearts back pretty easily. Okay. Now after that fight that I kind of failed at pretty miserably, let's shoot these bees down. Because there's two uses. You want to wait for all the bees to disperse, and then if you run over here, we have some hornet larvae. They're a precious source of protein that comes from the Deku hornet's hive. The material might be good for making something. Getting all kinds of materials for the first time right now. I think I've said this before. Just get as many items as you can. I know, like, it might seem like you have a lot, and maybe sometimes you do, and you might have items that you never use, but it's hard to know every single item. Now, what you want to do here, shoot this down, wait for the bees to go away, because they will trouble you if you don't, and then jump off a cliff. Yeah, no, that's not what you're supposed to do. You want to go onto this rope and walk across. You should wait until the bokoblins not standing right there, because as you'll see in a little bit, they can also get on these ropes with you, and it makes it a bit more of a pain. And who is that right there? That is our good old friend, Gorko. Right up here. Let's see. Push this down. Nice little shortcut if you want it. That way you don't have to walk across that rope again if you don't want to. Now, Let me show off something you can do with the slingshot, because, you know, I can. You hit someone with you hit him with the slingshot, it will stun them, giving you an opportunity to really just dish out the final blows. See if I can do the sword. Yeah. And as you could have seen earlier, maybe, you could not get up there. We cannot get up there from where we are. So our only choice is to try to find a way around. Let's go shimmy over this. Make our way over to this area. Get some rupees. And let's walk across this. And as you can see, he's waiting for us. There's no real way to avoid this. Let's go for it. It is going to be a standoff. Alright, we knocked off one. We're gonna have to meet him in the middle somewhere. But you can shake him off, just like that. Also, if he gets too close to you, you can quickly back up and he'll swing, and that can also potentially make him fall off. So 2 options, but ultimately, come on, just wanna, you just wanna make him fall off. Make sure you get this statue. It'll be extremely helpful later when you want to come back here. Or if you want to head up to the surface now. At this point, we have been down here a long time. There's nothing to be ashamed about if you need to head back up and get some healing. Anyway. Oh, jeez. New enemy. Got me slacking on that one. That is a Quadro Baba. It will switch the way its mouth is set. There we go. And then up here, which is where I was kind of heading. Got this chest. Got a red rupee. Might as well take it. Come down this way, and Gorko's here.
Hey!
Now there, that's a face I know. Hey, bud. I tell you, your timing could not have been better. Look here, I stumbled onto one of those things just now, and it looks just like it looks like something I've seen in those ancient texts. If I remember right, yep, this is one of the things the goddess was said to have left behind for the hero of legend. Pretty amazing, right? I even thought of the name for these things. I've been calling them goddess cubes. Makes sense, right? Those ancient texts say some real interesting stuff about these things. How did it go again? Let me see. Summoned forth the light from a heavenly blade and made the sword's master receive aid. So there you have it. I see you got yourself a sword there. What do you say we try and crack the mystery of these cubes together? Sure. Hey, that's a billion, bud. Thanks a billion, bud. This cube is made of the same sort of metal, some sort of metal I've never seen. I've wailed on it, but nothing happens. You know, bud, I would say the key to cracking the egg, this egg, is that one line, you know, the light from a heavenly blade. With that helpful hint, raise your sword skyward. Skyward strike the cube. This is the same cube that we saw earlier. And that is what you want to do when you see him. Whoa, did you see that? That cube just shot up into the sky. I think it reacted to that whirly beam thing you shot out of your sword. And where do you think the cube shot off to anyhow? This mystery just got a whole lot more mysterious. The texts say there are cubes like that, one all over this land. Tell you what, you blast as many of those cubes as you can find. If you find out more about them along the way, you come see me. You got it, Gorko. Well, before we do anything else, let's do this, so then little shortcut, because now we can just cross right on over to the other side. And as you can see, you might have seen it a bit earlier, that is looking pretty dungeony. But first off, get this goddess cube, because they just gave us a freebie right away. And look at that, right in front of us. Highly recommend saving here, or even going to the sky just to replenish. Which kind of brings me to our next thing. We are going to be heading up to the sky to do a couple of things that we have now available to us because we have the slingshot, and also some things that we can do, or that we should do, now that we've kind of explored the surface a little more. Oops. Let's read this. He who descended from above, look to the star that the bird rising heavenward gazes upon, and aim your shot there. I don't know what they're talking about, but I'm sure we will eventually. No, I do know what they're talking about, but it's just something we can't do right this second. Trying to do everything we can here, because at this point we really don't have any time to head back up to the surface, or the clouds. So next time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, we will be heading back up to the surface, getting a few things done just real quick before we head into the dungeon. So this is Average Gen 10 Gamer, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching.